this is Doxy Mom, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't done so already, I greatly appreciate if you hit that little red subscribe button. You can ring the bell for notifications, and if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. Well, Miss Valentine and I, we're here to bring you the news in 15 minutes or less. We've got a lot to get to, so let's get started. Now, the Epoch Times, they're reporting that the World Health Organization is now urging world leaders to stop using lockdowns as the primary controlled method against COVID because lockdowns are causing damage to everybody in the world, guys. Now, look at especially the poor populations. Just look what's happened to the tourism industry, to small farms across the world. Poverty has almost doubled, and child malnutrition has doubled because children just aren't getting the meals from schools, and oftentimes those are more nutritious than what they receive from home. So, guys, we need to reopen the world, and President Trump, you know that he gave each governor the decision on locking down their states, and the power, well, that power went straight to their heads, didn't it? These Democrat-run states are in terrible shape. So just keep praying, and guys, please know that this time next year, things are going to be much, much better. And I'll leave a link. Now, Trending Politics, they're reporting that we're not getting all the information about COVID. You think? And that's the fault of the garbage mainstream media. The CDC released in September that masks and face coverings, well, they're not effective in preventing the spread of COVID, even for those people who consistently wear them. A study was conducted here in the U.S. in July, and it found that the 14 days before illness onset, 71% of case patients and 74% of controlled participants contracted COVID, and they always wore their face mask or face coverings in public. And there's more. The study also showed that under 4%, now listen to this, guys, under 4% of the case patients became sick with COVID, even though they never wore a mask. But Americans are still being forced to comply with that ridiculous mask mandate. Well, guys, I get some funny looks sometimes, but I don't wear a mask, and so far, no one has asked me to put one on except that one time a few months ago when I went to the hospital. And of course, when I see one particular doctor, he is just very adamant you wear your face covering. But, guys, you all know how I feel. Make up your own mind about it. But I will not be wearing a mask. Next, I want to thank Dawn and Paula, two of my wonderful subscribers. They reached out to me, one through Twitter, one through my Doxy Mom email, which I will list in the pinned comments below. But they're wanting one of my stuffed Doxies. And guys, if you want one, then just send me a little text or a DM, or send me an email. And guys, you get to choose. You can choose your color of dog. I'm going to get lots more material, so pretty much any color of dog. You can choose his little ear colors, eye colors, and then his little boa, his little collar. This guy just happened to have a bow tie. If you want a bow tie, I'll see if I can find some more. But if you like one, they make great Christmas gifts. So just reach out and let me know. But I certainly appreciate the orders that are coming in. All right, day one of the confirmation hearing of Amy Coney Barrett was held yesterday. Senator Coons, a Democrat from Delaware, said we shouldn't be voting on a Supreme Court justice right now. We should be focused on COVID, and it's just too soon before the election to be doing this. All right, Senator Coons. Then Senator Hawley, he talked about how horribly poor Judge Barrett has been treated in the press, and we knew that the mainstream media and the Democrats would go after her because we all remember poor Justice Kavanaugh's hearing and them bringing out pictures from his high school yearbook. I mean, how low can you go? But this is what the Democrats do. Now, Judge Barrett, She is more than capable of doing this job, but they're going to attack her. We all know this. And all Kamala Harris did was talk about how they shouldn't be holding this hearing because of COVID. Too bad, Kamala. This hearing's going to take place, and Judge Amy Coney Barrett will be our next Supreme Court Justice. And if anything major happens in the hearings, I'll let you know. Next, the New York Post. They're reporting that Microsoft has shut down a massive hacking operation that could have impacted election infrastructure. Now, Tom Burt, Microsoft's corporate VP, said they have cut off key infrastructure so that those operating TrickBot will no longer be able to initiate new infections or activate ransomware. TrickBot allowed hackers to sell a service to other hackers where they could inject malware, including ransomware, into devices. Now, guys, ransomware takes control of computers and freezes them until victims pay them to unfreeze their computers. And ransomware could bring down systems designed to support voting and could pose a danger for websites that display election information. Now, in the past, TrickBot has used phishing campaigns to distribute malware. It lures potential victims with current topics like Black Lives Matter and COVID-19. So please be careful what you click on, and I'll leave a link. Now, here's some good news, y'all, from the Gateway Pundit. Texas school boards have had enough of remote learning, and 27 Texas school districts are ending remote learning. They're sending their kids back to school, so thank you, Jesus, and every single school district should be doing the same. Guys, 60% of kids are failing at least one class, and guys, as a former high school teacher, I knew this was going to happen. Most homes don't have the right environment set up for children to learn and be successful. Plus, your hands-on classes like your foods classes where you learn to cook, and your automotive classes where you fix cars. Guys, you cannot do this from a computer screen. These kids need to be in the classroom getting their hands on these things. And I have said it many times before, COVID doesn't affect kids. And if the teachers get COVID, well, just get them a Z-Pack, some zinc, and if their lungs start burning, then get them some hydroxychloroquine. Now, I know that parents want their kids back in school. Most kids want to go back to school and get back to seeing their friends and getting back into a routine. So let's just pray that all kids will be back in school ASAP. Also, continue to pray for President Trump and his family, 17 in the team, the military, and all their families, and all of those who have gotten COVID, that they will recover quickly. Pray for, of course, everyone who's been affected by COVID, if those who've lost loved ones, and also keep A.G. Barr and John Durham in your prayers. They need our prayers, guys. Now, Greg Abbott tweeted this out. Austin, Texas Police Association says understaffing causes 911 calls to go hours without a response. This is caused by Austin's cuts to police funding and endangers lives in Austin in tweet. Guys, this is terrible. Now, I don't know about you, but I never realized how much power our governors really have. So please get out there and vote these evil Democrat governors that are defunding our police and killing our precious seniors. We've got to vote these people out. And then Chuck Callesto tweeted this out. Kevin McCarthy and several House members have launched a plan to determine if Nancy Pelosi is mentally fit for office in tweet. Well, good for them, and all I can say is it's about time, because, guys, we all know there is something wrong with Nancy Pelosi. Then the Daily Caller tweeted this out. Members of the crowd at President Trump's rally in Florida chant, "CNN sucks," as Jim Acosta is live on the air. End tweet. And guys, I heard that President Trump had an awesome rally in Florida last night. I just haven't had time to watch it yet, but we know President Trump and his rallies are awesome. And then James Wood, he tweeted this out. I've lived in California off and on since 1974. What the Democrats have done to this once beautiful state is criminal. Hashtag vote Trump and hashtag vote red. End tweet. And guys, he is completely right. And remember, Nancy Pelosi is a representative of California. And I'm going to leave you with Psalm 27 verses 13 and 14 that say, I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Well, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, this is Doc C Mom, and God bless you all.